Hello, Hamilton, and happy Friday. It is May 8th, 2020, and we hope you have had a great week of at-home learning. I'm here back at you with the kindergarten team. Say hi, kindergarten team.
Hello.
And if you notice, we swapped out a younger hag for a more wise,
more mature,
wise hag. So hi, Mrs. Hag. And Mrs. Johns gave her a turn today, so we're happy to have you, Mrs. Hag.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead here. What we're going to do is start with some birthdays, kiddos. And these kindergarten teachers are going to hit it for you.
And for our birthdays in May today, on May 8th, we have Neve in Miss Case's class.
On May 9th, Grayson in Mrs. Jones's class.
And on May 10th, we have you, Mommy, in Miss Ann's class.
Yeah,
happy birthday,
everybody. All right. Ooh, a word of the week.
Our word of the week is devour, and that word is a verb. And devour means to eat hungrily or quickly, just like Cookie Monster eats his cookies.
And last time I told you, when Mrs. Johns was asking what we like to devour during quarantine, I was telling you all about Thin Mints. And something else I love to devour are some Grandma Utz chips. Oh, guilty pleasure, kids. I've had way too many chips during this quarantine.
Yum.
Ashman, I actually made some cinnamon donut bread today, so I'm going to devour that for breakfast tomorrow.
That is awesome. That sounds good.
It's delightful.
All right, and here we come to one of our favorite parts, which is our at-home learning heroes. We are so proud of all of you who are continuing to work week after week and continuing to show your best job. And I know I speak for all the teachers at Hamilton when I say keep it up. We are super proud of you. And even if you're someone who maybe hasn't logged on as much as you could or should, this is a great time to still do it. There's still time for you to show what a rock star you can be.
That's right. Our learning heroes in my class this week are Ella and Nyla.
Yay, and then Mrs. Johns is in my class. We have Caden, we have Nate, who's new to Hamilton, and we have Thaddeus.
And of my sunflowers, we have Liam.
Great job.
Right. And from my class this week, we have Reagan, Elena, and Dana just rocking it.
Miss Jones has Allison and Brady.
In Mrs. Shoemaker's class, there's Dominic and Raheem.
Great job, first grade.
And in Miss Hollenbach's class, we have Imani, yay Imani, Jaden, and Abigail.
In Mrs. Staub's class, we have Mensor, Owen, and Honor.
For Mr. Yazinski, we have Kira, Alex, Lily, and Avery.
And for third grade in Mrs. Haas's class, Meetsma, Michael, Cody, and Liam.
Great job. And in Mrs. Morgan's class, we have Alyssa, Kiera, and Adam.
And in Mr. Slusser's class, we have Kara Lee, Doris, and Anthony.
Great.
For fourth grade in Science and Social Studies, we have Becca and Jalen, Elsa and Caleb, and Lily and Jordan.
And in Mrs. Case's ELA class, we have Aurora and Emma, Bukasim, and Elsa.
Great. And in Mrs. Mobile's math group, we have Layla and Kiera, Javion and Nora, Davion and Danielle.
Great job, fourth grade. And for fifth grade here, we have Mrs. Kinser. I would like to recognize Jason, Lexi, and Charlotte.
And for Miss Mann's math kids, we have David,
Wow.
Layla, Liana, Kamira, and Damien.
And in Mrs. Muster's class, she would like to recognize Jaden, Brooklyn, Savion, and Jason.
Good job.
That's a lot of rock stars.
That is a lot of rock stars. We're proud of you, fifth grade. All right, and in other shout-outs, I'm going to go ahead through these other shout-outs here. And Miss Finlay would like to recognize Liam. Mrs. Weaver wants to give a shout-out to David. Mrs. Blizzard would like to say great job to Beckett. Mrs. Yale says, Umima, you're doing an awesome job. Mrs. Ness says, Damir, oh, past Mrs. Cashman's guy is doing well. Mr. Moore wants to give a shout out to Ryan, Lily, and Brooklyn. And Mrs. Petshirt would like to recognize Daviana Collins. And last but not least, Miss Allender says, great job to Fatima.
Wow.
Nice job, everybody.
Beautiful.
Very proud of you. Keep it up.
Yeah.
All right, and as a little reminder, we're trying to do our virtual variety show, Hamilton. Don't forget, by May 18th, send a little dance clip, 30 seconds or less. Oh, yeah, come on, kindergarten teachers, let me see your move.
Come on.
Do, 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 do. Dab it, you know. We're going to do our show us your moves and send it to hamcougars@gmail.com. Please don't forget you're going to film it landscape. That means going across. Do not hold it. Whoop, let's see if I can get my phone right. Up and down, but across. So thank you guys, and I can't wait to see your good moves. And here we go to tickle your funny bone for the last thing on Cougarvision today.
Now, our joke is, where do fancy cats go to the bathroom?
Cats, look at those fancy cats.
They are fancy. Where do they go to the bathroom? I don't know.
They go in the glitter box.
Glitter box.
In the glitter box. That's a good one. I love it. Good one.
Oh, so funny.
Good one. Well, Hamilton, we would like to wish you a happy Friday, and we hope that you have a good weekend.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you again to all the wonderful kindergarten teachers for helping me out this week. Thank you, ladies.
We were happy to be here. Thanks for
so
having
happy
us.
to be here. Really happy.
And we wish everybody goodbye.
Have a great weekend, boys and girls.
Bye.
Bye.